Okay, I will share my screen. Today we will discuss about ionic polarization. Today we will discuss about ionic polarization. See, in our previous class, we discussed about electronic polarization. Okay. Now we have to discuss about ionic polarization. Okay. What is ionic polarization? Let us consider a molecule NaCl. NaCl. What is the radical form? Na plus Cl minus. Are you clear? Na plus sorry Na plus Cl minus. Are you clear? Okay. Now this is the sodium ion. Are you clear? That is, sodium have lost one electron and chlorium have gained one electron. Okay. Now, if you are talking about in the symbolic representation of this chemical reaction, this is Na plus, okay, and this is the Cl minus. These are all located like this. Okay, this is the center of the Na plus ion, and this is the center of the Cl minus ion. Are clear? Okay. Now this is the symbolic, that is schematical representation of Na plus and Cl minus ion. Okay. Now when you are applying an electric field to this, that is ion forms of NaCl. Okay. The Na plus ions will move in the direction of electric field, and Cl minus ions will move opposite to the electric field. So there is a separation of Na plus, there is separation of Na plus and Cl minus after applying the electric field. After applying the electric field. Are clear? This is called ionic polarization. This is called ionic polarization. Okay, see, the ionic polarization occurs when the atoms form molecules, and it's mainly due to the relative displacement of atomic compounds in the presence of electric field. Are clear? Displaced by, suppose, negative side electric field and positive side ions displaced negative side, and positive side is displaces according to the charges. Are clear? When an electric field is applied. Okay, that is called ionic polarization. You understood? No clarity. What? 108. No clarity means my voice is no clarity. Yeah, PPT. Oh, okay, picture. Oh, video resolution is not good. Okay. Now it's okay. It's okay. Okay. See. Now this is one positive ion, cation, negative ion, that is Cl minus. That is the example. This is one cation and this is one anion. Okay. Both are separated at some distance. This is the distance of separation before applying. Remember, before applying the electric field. Okay. Now an electric field is applied. Now an electric field is applied. Cations will move opposite to the electric field. Opposite to the electric field. Electrons will opposite to the electric field. This is the electric field direction. Okay. The anion will move in this direction and the cations will move in this direction. Are clear? Now see. Cation and this is the anion. Are understood? Now cations will move x1 distance, anions move x2 distance from their initial position. Remember, from their initial position. Are clearly understood? Can I repeat this once again? Can I repeat? No need. Okay, see. Okay. Now, what is the displacement of positive ion? X1. This is the displacement of positive ion. See, positive ion from this position, that is the initial position, to this place. This is the x1 distance of positive ion. This is the negative ion. This is the x2 displacement. Are clear? Positive displacement of x ion, x1. Displacement of x2, sorry, displacement of negative ion is x2. Are you understood? Yeah. What is the net displacement? What is the net displacement? X1 plus X2. Because this is the center and this is the X1. Okay. And this is the X2. What is the total displacement? That is the net displacement. X1 plus X2. Are clear? Okay. Now, okay. Lorentz force acting on positive ion. Lorentz force acting on positive ion. What is meant by Lorentz force? Say, Lorentz force is nothing but the summation of electric force and magnetic force if the both fields are existed. Are clear? If only one field is there, you have to assume that particular field only. Now, there is a magnetic field? No, there is no magnetic field. Are clear? So, there is only electric field. Are clear? So, the Lorentz force FL is equal to charge into field intensity. Are clear? Charge into field intensity. What is the charge is here? E. If you are talking about positive ion, that is plus C. If you are talking about negative ion, that is minus C. Are clear? Okay. Therefore, in the place of charge, you can write E. In the place of electric field, you can write capital E. Are you understood? Yeah. The Lorentz force acting on negative ion is minus E into minus small e into capital E. Are clear? Okay. Now we can imagine these are two ions. One is positive and other one is negative. Are you understood? This is the separation. Okay. What is the separation? What is the separation? X. X equal to x1 plus x2. Sorry. X equal to x1 plus x2. Okay. Now, is there any forces existed except Lorentz force? Is there any force? What is the Lorentz force? Lorentz force will the force due to the electric field. Okay. When the electric field is applied, the positive and negative ions are separated. Okay. That is a separative force that you have to assume. Let it be assumed repulsive force. You cannot think like that. I am saying you should remember as a repulsive force. Okay. If only repulsive force is existed, the atoms will not stable because they are separated a longer distances. Okay, but it not happens. So another force is acting opposite to the Lorentz force. Can you guess what is the force? Can you guess? Can you guess? Opposite to the Lorentz force. Can you guess? I will say one example. You can take a spring. Okay. You can apply a force on the string by elasting that spring. Okay. You can apply a force to elast it. When you are removing the force, what happens? The spring will get its original position. Are you clear? Okay. Now you can also take another example. Take a balloon or rubber. You can elast it. Okay. You can elast it. After removing the external force, the rubber will get its original position. Yeah. 106. I can't understood. Comprehensional force. Is there any spelling mistake? Yeah. See. Yeah, compressing. Yeah. There is a compressing and rare fractions. Okay. Now, what is the compressing force is called here? What is the compressing force is called here? Yeah, after removing the external force, the body will get its original position. That's why the body is restores. That force is called restoring forces. Are clear? A restoring forces is developed to gain or to sustain its original position. External force is applied to deform the size or shape of the body. Okay. Due to that, a against force is created. That against force is called restoring forces. Okay. Now, Lorentz force is created or induced due to the application of electric field. The Lorentz force will separate positive and negative ions. Okay. And against force is created, that is called restoring force. Restoring force is opposite to Lorentz force. Lorentz force is a suppression force and restoring force is a attractive force is here. Are you understood? Are you understood? Here how many forces are there? One is the Lorentz force, another one is, yeah, another one is what? Say. Okay, good. Another force is restoring force. Okay, good. Now, see. What is the restoring force? Restoring force on positive ion is equal to minus K1 x1. Here x1 is the distance of positive ion after applying the distance moved by the positive ion after applying the electric field. Okay. We are taking it as negative. Say. Yeah. That is in reverse direction. That is in reverse direction. Yeah, reverse direction. Next, restoring force on negative ion minus K2 X2 minus K2 X2. Sorry, there is no negative sign. There is a positive sign. Okay, sorry by the mistake. K2 X2 for negative ion. Here K is called spring constant. Here K is called spring constant. Spring constant. Are clear? Spring constant or restoring constant. Okay. Now see. X1 is equal to small e into capital E by K1. Okay. How it will be arises? See, what are the forces? Lorentz force is and restoring force. Okay. Lorentz force is equal to restoring force at equilibrium condition. Now we can compare. You can equate these two. I will get another. See, E, yeah, E minus K1 X1 is equal to 0 because the both the forces are nullifies with each other. Okay, nullifies with each other. That is equal to 0. E equal to K1 X1. Are clear? Therefore, X1 equal to small e into capital E by K1. Yes. Are you getting this? Okay. What about X2? X2. Small e into capital E by K2. And X2 equal to small e into capital E by K2. Are clear? Okay. Now I can erase this. See. This is the X1 value and this is the X2 value. What is the X1? The displacement of positive ion. What is the X2? The displacement of negative ion. What is the net displacement? X equal to X1 plus X2. Okay. Now that is the next point. The net displacement X equal to X1 plus X2. Okay. What is the X1 from the above equation? This is the X1. This is the X1. What is the X2? And this is the X2. And this is the X2. Are clear? Okay. What is the common value? Small e into capital E by 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. Small e into capital E into 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2. Are understood? Yeah. Okay. Before that, I will draw one thing. We can assume this is a spring. can assume this is a spring. Okay. If you compress the spring, compress means if you compress like this, if you compress, okay, by applying some external force, okay, or if you elastate by applying some external force, okay, after removing the external force, the body, sir, the spring will be oscillates like this, oscillates, okay, oscillates. That is a oscillatory motion. That is a oscillatory motion. The spring which is in oscillatory motion that have angular velocity. That is angular velocity. If a body is in straight line motion, that is in linear motion or linear velocity. If the body is in oscillatory motion, that have a angular velocity. Okay, that is called angular velocity. Now, this is the angular velocity omega naught is the angular velocity of the spring. Okay, here m1 is the mass of the positive ion. Here m1 is the mass of the positive ion. Are clear? And k is the spring constant of positive ion. Yeah, you are discussed. Sorry. See, this is the spring constant K1 of positive ion. Okay, so K1 is the spring constant of positive ion is equal to M1. M1 is the mass of the positive ion into angular velocity square. Angular velocity V equal to R omega. V equal to R omega. Here V is the linear velocity and R is the radius and omega is the angular velocity. Okay. If in a wall clock the needle is rotates like this. Rotates like this. Are clear? That needle have angular velocity. It's not a linear velocity. Okay? Because the body is in rotatory motion. Are clear? Okay. Now, what is K2? The spring constant of negative ion. Okay? And K2 is equal to M2 into omega naught square. Omega naught square. Angular velocity is same for both positive and negative ions because same forces are acting, positive and negative ions. One is Lorentz force and other one is restoring force. Okay, angular velocity is same for both positive and negative. Positive and mass is different. The mass of the Na plus is different with Cl minus. Are clear? So masses are different, but angular velocities are same. Therefore, K2 is equal to M2 into omega naught square. Are you understood? Yeah. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts? Yeah, no. Okay, see. Therefore, x equal to okay, good. Therefore, x equal to x1 plus x2. What is the x1 value? Sorry. This is the x1. Small e into capital E by k1. What is the k1 value? M1 omega naught. Therefore, x1 is equal to, I can write here, x1 is equal to small e into capital E by m1 omega naught square. Are clear? What is the x2? Small e into capital E by m2 omega naught square. Yes. 1 by. What is the common value? Small e into capital E by 1 by m1 square, m1 omega naught square plus 1 by m2 omega naught square. Okay. Now omega naught square taken as a common. See, x is equal to small e into capital E by omega naught square into 1 by m1 plus 1 by m2. Remember, m1 is the mass of the Sai Harshita. Sai Harshita, you raised your hand. Why? Is there any problem? Yeah. Okay. Small e into capital E by omega naught square into 1 by m1 plus 1 by m. Here m1 and m2 is the masses of positive and negative ions respectively. Positive and negative ions respectively. No one can turn on your cameras. Students, that is my request. No one can turn on your cameras. See. Therefore, what is the dipole moment? Dipole moment mu can be written as small e into x. Why I written this small e into x? See, in generally, dipole moment mu is equal to the charge into distance. The charge into distance. Okay. Now we are talking about ionic polarization. Okay. So in the place of mu, I can write it as mu I for representation. Mu I. I means ionic. Okay. Mu I. What is the charge? Small e. What is the distance of separation between positive and negative ions? X1 plus X2. That is net displacement. That is equal to X. So I write in the place of D as X. Are you understood? Okay. What is the X value? This is the X value. Now you can substitute the X value in this one. See, E into X is small e into capital E by omega naught square into 1 by m1 plus 1 by m. Okay. Now E into E square into capital E by omega naught square. See. Mu I is equal to capital E square, small e square into capital E by omega naught square into 1 by m1 plus 1 by m. Are you understood? Okay. Now see. Let us compare this equation. Let us compare this equation mu equal to alpha. Mu equal to alpha. This is equation 2 and this is equation 1. Now compare equation 1 and equation 2. This is a mu I. Both are same. Mu is the dipole moment. I can write simply mu I for ionic polarization. So this is alpha. ionic polarizability. Okay. Now compare equation 1 and equation 2. This is the E and this is the E. In the place of alpha I, this is the alpha I value. This is the alpha I value. Okay. Therefore, ionic polarizability alpha I is equal to E square by omega naught square into 1 by m1 plus 1 by m2. Are you understood? Is there any confusion? Is there any confusion? Yeah. This is the final equation of polarizability. Yeah. This is the final equation for polarizability. Okay, are you understood? Any doubts? Any doubts? No. Are you understood? Students, you should listen carefully. At 12:30, I will share a feedback form, that is Google form. Okay. This Google form is only available for 10 minutes only. At 11:40, it will close. Okay. In a period of 10 minutes, everyone should fill the form. Okay. Now, I will conclude this one. Yeah. It's opening. See, alpha is the ionic polarizability. Ionic polarizability, not polarization, sorry, polarizability. Okay. Okay. See, the ionic polarization only occurs when the applied frequency at 10 to the power of 13 hertz in the range of ion. Okay. Now, it is a very slower process when compared to electronic polarization. Electronic polarization is very strongest polarization. Okay. It is independent of temperature. It is independent of temperature. Are understood? Ionic polarization occurs only at the frequency in the range of ion, that is 10 to the power of 13 hertz. It is very slower when compared to electronic. When compared to electronic only, okay, it is independent of temperature. Ionic polarization is faster when compared to orientational polarization. When compared to electron polarization, it is very slower. That's why I am saying. Are understood? Now the ionic polarization is over.